The Disney Plus Hulu HBO Max bundle. The best in entertainment in one bundle. This month, stream Disney and Pixar's blockbuster family favorite, Hoppers, on Disney Plus.
This is incredible!
FX's critically acclaimed The Bear, Season 5 on Hulu.
Everything's either going to be okay
or not.
And Season 3 of the HBO original series, House of the Dragon, on HBO Max.
You have power within your grasp.
Get the Disney Plus Hulu HBO Max bundle today. All of these and more streaming soon. Plan starting at $19.99 a month. Terms apply. Visit DisneyPlusHuluMaxBundle.com for details.
Edward Arthur Winslow.
Do you ever want to just shake Corey Matthews from Boy Meets World and be like, ugh, your life is so perfect? Or roll your eyes at the simple problems of the Tanner family? Well, it's time you met a sitcom family that's unlike any you've met before. Because while my life is not like the 90s sitcoms I grew up loving, I'm finally giving my crazy childhood the real star treatment. Hi, I'm Holly Brown, and Everybody Knows But Me is my story. A narrative podcast about family secrets, dark comedy, and shocking revelations, all told through the kaleidoscope of my deep love for 90s nostalgia. So, grab your Beanie Babies, maybe some Gushers, and get ready for a genre-bending true story that belongs in the TGIF Hall of Fame. Because everybody knows but me. Subscribe to Everybody Knows But Me wherever you get your podcasts.
To get the Crime Writers on After Show right now, go to patreon.com/partnersincrimemedia.
I'm Rebecca Lavoie, and this is Crime Writers On. Crime Writers On is the original true crime review podcast that digs into true crime, pop culture, other podcasts. And on this episode, just when she thinks she's solved her small town's biggest mystery, one of her friends goes missing. Pip is back in Season 2 of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder on Netflix. Joining me to get that done and more is true crime author, TV journalist, and host of These Are Their Stories podcast, my husband and love of my life, Kevin Flynn. Hello, Kevin.
Hello, Rebecca.
Want to go to the golf club later and solve some mysteries?
Can I wear that little the one-hand golf glove?
That's a golf glove, yes.
Right? Just everywhere after that?
Yes,
just to let everybody know that,
just keep it on,
Just keep it on.
Why not?
I want to remind everybody we are still at the country club.
I'm now using it as a driving glove.
I'm not a Michael Jackson fan.
I'm now using it as an oven glove.
There you go.
All right. Also with us, private investigator, certified pet detective, resident cat lady, and author of the Piper Green series of extremely cozy mysteries, it's Laura Bricker. Hi, Laura.
Hey, Rebecca.
And finally, all the way from Valencia, Spain, author of the City Trilogy, host of Rip Current, More Like Ancient Aliens, and the podcast soon to be a major motion picture, It's Strange Arrivals. It's Toby Ball. Que pasa, Toby?
Hey, Rebecca.
So, Kevin?
Yes.
This is Thursday's program.
It is.
What's coming up on next week's show?
On Monday, we're going to talk about the podcast Blunt Force Trauma. And then on Thursday, a week from today, we'll be discussing the Netflix documentary, The Murder of Rachel Nichol.
Oh, that's so serendipitous for me.
Because you're talking about that documentary on Crime Scene, right?
Because Sarah Carradine assigned that to me for Crime Scene, and I was like, I guess I'll watch that as well as whatever I have to watch for Crime Writers. And I was like, Kevin, is there any chance we're going to be doing this Murder of Rachel Nichol thing? He's like, literally next week. And I'm like, damn, double dip.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like, I put it in the Slack 3 days ago. And you never checked the Slack. How many times did you ask me what time we were recording today?
Several,
right?
I asked you in Slack.
You asked me. I answered in Slack.
Clearly, I do look at the Slack.
God damn it. You got too many Slack.
I like that you guys communicate through Slack. That's good.
Yeah, we do. Sometimes I'm literally sitting in my desk in one room and he's going to check another room and I'm like, boop, boop, boop.
It's funny, like, I feel like I'm communicating among the four of us, but it's really just the three of us.
That's
guys.
right. And I dip in and out. Because I'm on Slack all day for my other job. Like, all day, every day.
Well.
And there's a lot of drama over there.
It's funny because you can also Slack our channel at the same time.
I know.
You're just not paying attention.
Kevin's very responsive on Slack.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, what else does he have to do? He's umpiring and slacking. Those are his two jobs.
We're in like all these different time zones, you know?
All right. Should we go ahead and talk about the television program we're supposed to be talking about, Kevin?
Let's do that.
All right. Leading off.
2 people are in prison, and someone else will face trial in a matter of days. Case closed. Sometimes I wonder how things would be if I'd never started this. If if I'd left everything alone.
For her school project, Pippa Fitz-Amobi solved the murders of 2 students, rescued a girl held captive in an attic, and exposed a serial rapist. Now, Pip is dating the victim's brother, recording a podcast, and still needs to testify against Max for the rapes. But just as she thinks she has left the crimes behind her, Pip's friend Jamie goes missing.
I need your help.
Connor, no.
Pip, please. It's almost been 24 hours.
I can't. Not after what happened last time.
I wouldn't ask if I didn't think this was serious.
No, I can't.
Pip learns Jamie had been catfished before he vanished. Is his disappearance connected to Max's coercion campaign to beat the charges, or the missing son of a serial killer? And who has been sending her warnings to back off? Despite the dark places her last investigation took her, Pip is determined to solve the case.
On Friday the 18th of April, Jamie Reynolds attended a memorial for Andy Bell and Sal Singh. That was the last time he was seen alive and well. By me. That's where our story begins. Welcome to Season 2 of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder.
Emma Myers returns as Pip in Season 2 of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, Netflix's adaptation of the YA book series. The student sleuth continues her investigation into the dark secrets of her British village, where every answer uncovers a deeper lie. Spoiler alert, we're going to be talking about plot points from Season 2 of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, so if you want to remain spoiler-free, go to the estimated time code in our show notes for our thumbs up or thumbs down reviews. So Kevin, we reviewed Good Girl's Guide to Murder Season 1.
We did.
I distinctly remember going on a giant rant how it was just a huge frickin' ripoff of Veronica Mars.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe, were we all thumbs down on it, or some of us, you remember?
Oh, I checked. I think
I listened to it. We were.
You listen to our... I love Laura's preparation.
Yes.
She'll watch something 3 times, or she'll go back and listen to our previous review.
Right. So maybe Laura has an advantage here. But, Kevin, am I wrong that this was completely disorienting? Because I couldn't remember at all what happened in Season 1.
I'll say this. I don't know if you guys have the same issue, right? And I don't know if this was just... If it varies from Netflix user or to not. And tell me if this happened. Usually when we start a second season, you get a season recap.
Yes.
Right? What happened, or something like that.
Right.
For me, it just went right into episode 1.
Same.
And it was critically important, particularly for this season of this show, because they weren't just starting with a new story. It isn't like you see people come on and you go like, oh, well, who is that again?
I'm reoriented.
They're basically continuing that story. You know, it's like I spent the first 2 episodes like trying to remember who everybody was and trying to, the context clues. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, Ravi. Right, that's the... Are they dating? I can't remember. There was tension there. That's the brother, and that's about all I remember. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's her dad. And I guess that's the mom. Didn't remember who that was. And like, why are they like mad at Max or Rex? I'm like, was he the killer? I don't remember that. So I just was so out of place that I spent almost a fatal amount of time just trying to get reoriented.
Right.
And I think...
And then once you did, you didn't care.
I mean, I'm not saying that if, I had that I would have liked this any better, but I think I wouldn't have spent so much time being disoriented.
Right. I'll say this, I'm continuing.
And you guys are all nodding. You did not get a season recap to start.
No, I didn't. I had no idea. I was like, wait a minute. What was it? And then she kept saying Andy Bell. And I'm like, okay, what? And even though I listened to our old review, I was still totally... Because on our old review, we all just hated this show so much. And Toby really hated it, and I really hated it.
Why did you make us watch it again?
But no, because it's fun when we hate
take
something.
the hits. We love it. People love it when we shit on stuff.
Yeah, but it was, so I was like, what is going on? And I'm like, oh, this is that girl that's super annoying. That, oh, wait, here she is again. I'm like, what the fuck?
You hated her so much.
Yeah. I did. I really disliked her because she just kept putting herself in these situations where you're like, why are you doing these stupid things? Why are you doing these stupid things? Why? And why are the police taking witnesses to you? Like, this is so unrealistic. Like, it just doesn't. And then I was like, I am not the audience for this. This is a YA book.
It's just poorly done, Laura. You could be the audience for it if it was well done. I'm sorry, you could be.
Well, maybe I could be, but I looked at it and I said, okay, this came from a YA book. If this was still a YA book, I could see it being like, okay, all these like ridiculous storylines that kind of tie together at the end that don't make a lot of sense, that are totally far-fetched. I'm like, okay, I could get behind that. It just did not adapt to the screen in a way. I was like, is this for high school kids? Because they're going to be like, oh yeah, I too could go solve crimes like this Pip person does. I don't know who it was for, but it wasn't for me.
Well, I'll tell you,
it's
spoiler.
A problem.
It says at the beginning, like when they have the little recommendations, it says 12 plus, and it says violence, sexual violence. I'm like, 12 plus for a show about sexual violence? Like, you got to be out of your mind. But there it is.
I guess it's the date rape references.
Yes. Well, that's that storyline is why I think, I don't know when the book series came out, but I think this whole conceit is a ripoff of Veronica Mars. I really, really do. I know I said it last time. I'm going to say it again. And Veronica Mars was fucking great. And it was about a high school girl doing the same exact shit Pip is doing, solving murders, missing people. She's trying to solve her own rape. It's a whole thing. It's very dark, but it contextually makes sense because her father is the former police chief who's now a private detective, and she works for this private detective agency, and it's like very noir, and it's fun, and it orients you, and the characters are propulsive and interesting. And I'm like, God damn it, that rich kid is Logan, and he's going to end up being a good guy 100%, right?
Yeah, I mean, maybe, but I mean, Laura's right. This is based on a bunch of YA books. And I remember Lily read this, and I remember asking her about it in season 1. It was like, yeah, the books weren't set in Britain. They were, set in the U.S.
Weird.
So, I mean, maybe it's because the BBC optioned it and they said, we're going to bring it over here.
Right.
I don't know if it changes anything, but the difference between, like you say, it's a ripoff of Veronica Mars. Well, I don't know. Veronica Mars is a better variation on this theme, but there's no neo-noir to this at all. There's no noirness of this.
There's also no why. There's no why.
Well, there's no why, right? You're right. I don't know if this is supposed to be for a youth audience or if it's supposed to be for adults. Sometimes those things cross over. Harry Potter being a great example of that. Toby, you are the noir expert here, and if we have a hero here is the good girl. The whole conceit of noir is that you have someone who is entering a dark world and someone who is not supposed to be there or is a fish out of water. And I don't know if this good girl, we ever get the sense that her good girlness is an issue and that she's in bad situations or that she's good so she can't do something. There's just not enough dark for it to be noir, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's not, it's like, why is a cat not a fish? I mean, there's just two completely different things. It doesn't have any of the usual noir themes to it. I mean, she largely is just poking her head into stuff that she may have some emotional connection to, but in all honesty, she doesn't have any responsibility for or necessarily any reason to be doing it. And actually, everybody would be probably better off if she wasn't involved in it because she just does.
Yes. Why is she doing all this stuff, Toby?
Shit.
Why?
Like she takes that knife that's like a big piece of evidence and she puts it into a bag, and then for a while, then she decides to take it out of the bag and gets her prints all over it. And I mean, the whole thing is. It's just weird. She's bizarre. She's like constant drama. She's constantly doing things that just make absolutely no sense. And then she's like, I have to do this. I have to do that. It's like, no, you don't fucking have to do any of this stuff. Like,
she's not a good team player at all.
Other than your weird little friends, like nobody's really asking you to do anything. That people don't want you to do this stuff, but you're going ahead. And
your weird little friends are always trying to stop her, Toby. They're not trying to and they're like, well, if you're doing it, I'll help you.
Yeah, let's all get together. Let's put up a murder board.
The boyfriend. I like the boyfriend. First of all, I don't buy into that storyline. I did not feel any online chemistry between her and the boyfriend.
Right, because he looks 35 and she looks 12.
Exactly, because it was like, I felt like it was a little creepy in that angle. But also, like, she just does so much stupid shit. And he just continues to never get upset. He's just like, okay. And I'm like, that's not realistic.
He's super chill.
Well, it's realistic in my way.
The only thing I'll say about Ravi is that he's the reason why the most noir thing in this entire thing is when Max threatens Pip with, if you testify, I'm going to make sure that your boyfriend loses his internship. I mean, it's like
mistakes.
Literally. I mean, I'm like, wait, what?
I don't get it. I thought I was doing a good job. It doesn't make any sense. Unless I shouldn't have lied yesterday about the doctor's appointment. Maybe they...
can't blame yourself, okay? This isn't your fault.
Like, what the fuck is going on here? He's going to lose his high school internship? All right. I guess I'm not going to testify then.
Yeah.
He's never going to be a lawyer now that he's no longer going to have his internship at whatever place he had his internship because of nepotism to begin with.
There was a lot of action in the Volvo on many fronts this time.
Yeah, did you like that?
No.
Not such a good girl anymore.
Not such a good girl, but I was like, look at that, the Volvo.
Are we supposed to? Do we think that they had sex when they woke up the next morning?
Well, she said
because she's such a good girl.
He said, "Are you sure?" And she said, "Yes."
Yeah, they did it.
Oh, they did it. Okay.
Yeah, they did it.
But again, I was like, I wasn't buying I would just not buying the chemistry there.
Yeah.
Is her underwear green too?
It wasn't like the Outer Banks or anything like that. No.
Why is she wearing green all the time?
I don't know.
Is that like thematic of something? Is that like because she's innocent? I mean, it's supposed to white or
Well, but Max is always wearing pink, and so is his mom.
Like,
there's probably something going on, but it's like you'd have to pay more attention than I was willing to pay attention beyond just being like, shirt pink again.
I was looking to see if there was anything done purposefully in this.
It's wrong to me when the most interesting character is the guy being accused of rape. That's like wrong to me. It's like he's on the screen. I'm like, what is he actually up to? I'm like curious, what is he doing? Who's he manipulating? What's he doing?
He's in his room with his cool lights and
he's in his
secret roofies and his DVD
or his
cases.
study or whatever he calls it to his mummy. I don't know. It's bizarre. Laura, my understanding from your notes though is that it was a sleep aid for you, which we could all use at this point in our lives.
Right. I literally tried to watch this 3 nights in a row. And I would start watching it, and then I'd be like, I'm just going to close my eyes for a minute. And then, like, one night, I woke up and it was like midnight, and my son, Will, had just come back from the gym. And he's like, Mom, I said, oh, God, I was watching that show and I fell asleep. I'm like, just talk to me later. Well, I can't. I'm sleepy. And then the next day, I'd be like, okay, I have to start it again. And I'd be like, where did I fall asleep last night? And so I would restart it again. I'd be like, I don't know I just didn't feel like the stakes in the way that I was watching it. I didn't feel compelled to have any real investment in what was happening because I just felt like the Pip character was just so scattered in the way that she was written that it felt frantic all the time, but not in a way that was like a good kind of stakes and a good kind of suspense. Just kind of like, oh, she's running around again. I'm going to go back to sleep.
Yeah. She had a podcast, though, right, Kevin?
She had a podcast. We have podcasts. You can get more podcasts with us at Patreon.
Business section time.
At patreon.com, you can sign up for our Good Girls Guide to Podcasting. It includes things like the Crime Writers on After Show, Toby Ball's Deep Dive Book Club podcast, our advice podcast, Married with Podcast, Rebecca's True Crime Adventures with Mel Barrett in Something's Off.
Something's Off. Audio version.
And Laura Bricker's Leave It to Bricker podcast, in which Laura Bricker solves mysteries, or at least mysteries to her, in her quaint AF town of
Exeter,
New Hampshire.
And sometimes beyond.
And sometimes beyond. You know, like Bed Bath and Beyond. And I think you're better than
Exeter,
Pip.
Newfields, and beyond.
Did you have to borrow a set of headphones from a neighbor in a failed rock band? Or do you just have headphones?
Because your parents are rich.
I just have the headphones.
I just I had to borrow these headphones because it's, I guess in our little quaint British village, it's a luxury.
Yeah, we don't have Best Buy.
Headphones.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me borrow this microphone that I just plugged into the back of my Mac.
Yes.
That doesn't work.
And
that
my
way.
podcast somehow has 10,000 downloads anyway.
That's right. And everybody's going to listen to it on speaker.
Yes.
At lunchtime.
Yes.
And it's not going to sound confusing at all.
Not going to be weird.
Not going to be weird. Yeah, so all that stuff is at Patreon, including being a deep diver. You get all of that stuff, and you get to be an official sponsor of Toby Ball's Deep Dive Book Club podcast. Toby, your last book, you had Josh Eaton, Mel Barrett, and Sarah D. Bunting on to discuss what book?
The Other Side of Prospect, which is about a murder of this guy, Pete Fields, in New Haven, and the miscarriage of justice that followed. And there's just the amount of context this guy gives about people's lives, the justice system, and the history of New Haven and stuff is just very, very intense. And that's a lot of about what we talked about was, how much is too much.
Was there a high schooler who was trying to solve the crime?
There was. There was a very
project?
highly strung young woman who was trying to solve the crime and catfishing people
sexist, Toby.
And making a podcast about it in her spare time and trying to make sure that her boyfriend maintained his internship. His high school.
High stakes.
There's a lot going on.
Internships are very important, Toby.
Yes.
They can make or break your career.
They can.
That kid spent a lot of money on neckties.
Yeah, he had fancy suits.
Fancy suits.
He went to the haberdashery.
Yeah, and he's like, while I'm there, I'm also going to pick up something great for golfing. Because I've never been golfing. The two of us have never been golfing. Dad's taken us. We need to dress up exactly like we've been golfing our whole lives.
That's right.
Including wearing these gloves.
That's right.
Afterwards.
Yes.
Long after we've gotten rid of
does.
Yes, long after we've gotten rid of our clubs. We also have an Amazon storefront where you can see some of our favorite things. Rebecca, what are this week's Amazon recommendations?
I'm going to pick something I just got as a gift,
Yep.
which I know can be purchased on Amazon. It's a tiny little solo stove that you could put on your outside table, make a little tiny little solo stove fire, roast marshmallows. It's so cute. It's like 8 inches big.
Wow,
so cute.
that's great. Solo stoves are great because they don't... The airflow, it doesn't give off a lot of smoke.
We have a big one in the back.
You think the little one will be like that?
Yeah, that's what they say on the box.
Amazing.
We'll find out when we fire that sucker up. Amazing.
I've always wanted something like the size of a crock pot that would burn for hours.
Yes.
And
you have.
It's called the crock pot. And Toby Ball, can you tell us what are your listener-inspired Toby Ball's deep cut recommendations?
All right, we're going pretty deep on this list now. Fiskars Soft Grip Titanium Scissors. Contoured Performance, all-purpose, 8-inch titanium. See, this is a theme, 8 inches. Straight paper scissors for office and arts and crafts. 3 COU something. I'm not sure what that word is.
It's not the rounded scissors, huh?
No, these are contoured.
Like real deal
these are contoured. This is the good stuff. Adults. It's for adults. This one starts off strong, then kind of peters off a little bit. Manitoba Harvest Hemp. Yeah. Organic max protein powder, unsweetened, 32 ounces with 20 grams protein and 4.5 grams omegas, 3 and 6 per serving, keto-friendly preservative. So it does have
Manitoba.
Yeah.
It sounds delicious.
Manitoba Harvest Hemp. Yeah. Organic max protein.
It's got
I don't know.
I ate a bar at work the other day that was just like there from leftover from the fun drive. And I ate it, and I didn't feel great after. And I looked at it, had 25 grams of protein in this little frickin' thing. I'm like,
yeah.
The protein hype is real, man, but it is not for me. It is not for me.
Oh, man. You can see all those things when you go to Amazon and do your shopping. You go to Amazon.com/shop/CrimeWritersOn. We earn commissions on qualified purchases.
Kevin, before we end the business section, I have a question for you that I've never asked you before.
Yes.
Do we have any Patreon patron saints of the week this week?
Our Patreon patron saints are Samantha Shue and Doc Vader.
I love Doc Vader.
Bless you.
I love Doc Vader.
I keep reaching out to Doc Vader.
I love you too, Samantha. I love you too, Samantha.
Doc is a clinician, and I believe Doc is a she. But I cannot get any more identifying information from Doc Vader other than the fact that is a fantastic username.
It is.
So, Doc, whomever you are, along with Samantha, you are our Patreon patron saints of the week.
Samantha and Doc, you guys have been around the block. You know how great our Patreon is.
You know what time it is on the clock.
We know how great you are for supporting this podcast. Your support is the reason we can continue to do it. After a decade or so, we wouldn't be doing it without Patreon. I promise we wouldn't. So thank you very much for joining us there, and I hope you enjoy all the great content we have behind the paywall. Kevin?
Yes.
Does that end the business section?
Thus ends the business section.
Let's go ahead and fade that music out right now.
Hey everybody, Ted Danson here to tell you about my podcast with my longtime friend and sometimes co-host Woody Harrelson. It's called Where Everybody Knows Your Name, and we're back for another season. I'm so excited to be joined this season by friends like John Mulaney, David Spade, Sarah Silverman, Ed Helms, and many more. You don't want to miss it. Listen to Where Everybody Knows Your Name with me, Ted Danson, and Woody Harrelson sometimes, wherever you get your podcasts.
The Disney Plus Hulu HBO Max bundle. The best in entertainment in one bundle. This month, stream Disney and Pixar's blockbuster family favorite, Hoppers on Disney Plus. FX's critically acclaimed The Bear, Season 5 on Hulu.
Everything's either going to be okay
or not.
And Season 3 of the HBO original series, House of the Dragon on HBO Max.
You have power within your grasp.
Get the Disney Plus Hulu HBO Max bundle today. All of these and more streaming soon. Plan starting at $19.99 a month. Terms apply. Visit Disney Plus Hulu Max Bundle.com for details.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile with a message for everyone paying big wireless way too much. Please, for the love of everything good in this world, stop. With Mint, you can get premium wireless for just $15 a month. Of course, if you enjoy overpaying, no judgments, but that's weird. Okay, one judgment. Anyway, give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
You know that thing where you get an amazing pair of shoes at a really great price and want to tell everyone about it? Yeah, so do we. Here at Designer Shoe Warehouse, we'll give you something to brag about. Like the latest styles from brands you love, or the trends everyone's obsessing over, or shoes that make you feel like, well, you. So go ahead, show off a little. Find shoes that get you at prices that get your budget. Head to your DSW store or DSW.com today. DSW. Let us surprise you.
So, Laura, can we talk about decision making?
Yes.
Pip is awesome at it. Would you agree?
Absolutely. If I was Pip's parent, I would be so proud of all the lessons that Pip had learned from me and followed and never did anything at all risky or put themselves in a bad situation. I think that's the
Wait
most
a minute, stop. Isn't Laura wearing the same top that Pip wears, the green top?
Yes.
Right now? You could have been, if you grew up in a British village, Laura Bricker,
I could have been Pip.
You would so be Pip.
I could have been Pip.
You could have been Pip.
Yeah, but I'm not. Instead, I have Piper, but not Pip. So
you could
I
have
think
given up your V card in the back of a janky caravan.
Yeah, I know.
It wasn't a caravan. It was
Volvo station wagon.
It was a wagon.
Oh, was it?
Volvo station wagon, just like Piper.
They call station wagons estates.
Okay.
Yeah, Piper Green drives her Aunt Gladys's Volvo station wagon in my books, so I can relate to that. But the thing about Pip is, one bad decision, can like drive the suspense of the story, and you're, what's going to happen? Everything she does is a bad decision. It's like she's just loses her mind. Like something happened. She'd be like, I have to do this. And then she like takes off and you're like, oh, here we are again. No. And she takes off. And I'm like, oh, but thank God she did go back to the cave party at least once, the cave rave, for another cave rave experience. Although I don't think she tripped out this time. But I think that's the hard part about this is like, it's like the boy who cried wolf. One time you make a bad decision, we can follow along. But every single time we're like, oh, here she goes again. Whatever. Maybe she's going to finally get knocked out this time. But it was very hard to buy into the believability of it because it was just one thing. And then that's where I was like, I'm not the audience for this because I'm like, there's probably some teenager reading this YA book somewhere that's like, I want to solve mysteries just like Pip.
I don't think it's teenagers. I think if anyone's reading it, they're probably 10, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I think my favorite scene in the series was when she went to the cave, where you shouldn't go, by the way, because people apparently get sexually assaulted there all the time.
Right. And her friend is all fucked up.
But she went to the cave and her friend yelled at her and told her what a pain in the ass she was.
Yeah. I've lost everything. Mum, my dad, Ruby too, and then you release a fucking podcast about it. I just wanted to help. You said it was okay. This is not okay. None of this is okay.
That was a good piece of tape right there. I like that
Is it from this season?
Yes. You don't remember that?
Oh, yeah, I do. It was because
Yeah.
Pip was trying to steal her drugs earlier or, confiscate them and throw them away or something. The whole
That's
thing
right.
was-
That's right.
I don't...
And then she was essentially like, you're the worst. Go ahead,
Didn't the
Toby.
cave get blown up at the end of the last one or something? Or I just misremembering. I
don't remember that.
That'd be a great way. We so could have script doctored
That's
this.
a dumb fucking... The cave... The idea that there's some tricked out cave that all these
Cave rave.
teenagers party at and like the cops never come to is so fucking stupid.
Where does the DJ get the electricity to run that?
It's so dumb.
From the center of the earth, Kevin.
I have a script doctoring idea. What if this is actually a crossover and the cave is the cave from Dark?
Thing on the Cave from Dark.
And they're going to time travel.
Fantastic.
And a whole bunch of Nazis show up and start hassling them.
And then like 27 years ago, yes.
I understood more of that in German without the subtitles than I did about season 2 of Good Girls Guide to Murder.
That show was fucking great.
I love that show.
It was great.
Toby, why drag on this story about Max, the bad seed, rich kid, alleged rapist, if not to eventually find out, which I think we will in a future season. I haven't read these books. I think we'll find out he didn't actually do it and that he's going to have a redemption arc. Why else drag this out so fucking long?
I don't want to put myself in the headspace where I have to figure out the motivations for what these people do.
Someone needs to.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. He seems like a dick. I mean, he's not going to be that nice a guy. He just tried to pin everything on Ravi's dead brother.
True.
Which apparently the jury told is like, oh, well, that makes complete sense. So I guess he's innocent.
Totally.
I know who attacked those girls. It was my friend, Sal Singh.
Oh, why didn't you say so in the first place?
It seems so clear now. Yeah, I don't know. Like, just from the very beginning, like from the first 20 seconds of the show when I guess Max walks by, because you haven't had any intro to this, and he's like dressed in pink and he like says something to them, they all get pissed off. And I was just like, what is happening? Like, why do they just like not like preppy dudes? Like what it was so strange and disorienting. Like it felt as though I hadn't watched the first one, which I think I maybe just purposely forgetting what it was like. Yeah, it just nothing makes sense. Like this entire thing, nothing makes sense. And it feels like it was written by like 7th graders or whatever, because like things just happen to kind of make the plot move, but don't have anything to do with like the way actual people would act. Like, I don't think, like if I got some random text right as like my girlfriend was about to give a eulogy for her dead sister, I don't think I'd go running off to the graveyard. I think I'd like stick around and like,
right.
You know, it's just like weird shit like that.
And be like, go fuck yourself, random texter. I'm at a memorial.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like, why are you doing that? And then, you know, the idea that at the next funeral they go to, which let's not even get into this whole fucking Child Brunswick thing, which comes out of nowhere. Like, I was like,
the teacher?
Child Brunswick.
The child of a serial killer?
Child Brunswick.
Yeah, so weird.
Of course. But when at his thing, somebody's like painted something on the wall of a
that
it's like,
stop it!
Nobody noticed that. Like nobody saw that when you guys showed up for this. Like it showed up early and like just put a sheet across it or something to keep her from losing her mind. The whole thing is just so fucking dumb.
Did the vandalist want somebody to see that?
Yeah,
you guys really picked a bad, shitty spot for it, right? If you're gonna go to the trouble, do it near the
on the gravestone.
Yeah, do it opposite the gravestone. Yeah.
So one thing I'm wondering if you guys also felt like, I felt like one of the other challenges with this, we had 2 mysteries that didn't really work well together. Like we have the Max trial,
peanut butter and mayonnaise. They don't,
and that's still going on. And now we have this other guy who's disappeared, and you're thinking, okay, are they going to tie together? No, that's like 2 plots, and I think they kind of pull attention away from each other in the way that they're told. So there's not really momentum towards one mystery or the other in the way that propels it, kind of divides the way that you're looking at it. Did anyone else feel?
We also spend no time with the kid who went missing, so we don't care.
Just a little bit in the beginning.
Like I don't even, when they kept saying Jamie, I'm like, who is that? Like, who is that? I don't know.
I didn't know who it was. And I'm like,
it was the kid at the costume party who came in, who was already covered in blood, came at the wrong time. He was mopey.
But then he went missing, and they kept saying his name, and I forgot who they were talking about.
Yeah, it was nice. But Laura, your question about, the Max storyline, the trial, it doesn't serve anything in this series, right?
It's just kind of happening.
It's kind of happening to the side. It doesn't, those things aren't informing anything else other than maybe Ravi losing his prized internship. But does it feel like, is it supposed to be an epilogue to the season 1? It doesn't quite get in there.
Setting up season 3?
and he's all, I just don't.
It's very weird. Okay, there's a lot of weird stuff about that thing.
And you're like, you're right, Toby, like in one of the very first scenes, like he comes by and he knocks and they're like, oh, there's bad guy Max. And I'm trying to remember, I couldn't remember again because we didn't get the season recap. But I'm like, was that the guy who was the killer last time? And
why do we hate him?
Why do we hate him?
And why is he still in school?
I'm trying to think of like all the dumb twists and turns. And I don't remember if you guys remember this from the first season, but it was one of Pip's friends, her father, who was a teacher, who wasn't the killer of Andy.
He was having sex with
having sex with Andy. And then he ended up telling a homeless girl and to keep the secret, he captured her and kept her in an apartment or the attic of their old building. And then when Ravi's brother Saul finds out that there's a person, he kills him. Mm-hmm. Instead of killing the girl, the homeless girl, to look, why is he hanging on to her? Why is he, helping her, feeding her and cleaning up her poop? That seems like an awful lot of work, right? Like I couldn't keep a rabbit. Like you're going to chain up some homeless girl and you're doing that because you told her this secret. What the actual fuck, world?
It makes no sense.
And that's why I didn't know who Ravi was.
Also, you mean Max?
Max. That's why I didn't know who Max was.
And why is
I don't
Max,
know who anybody is.
Why is Max in school? Like, why is Max? This is the thing that was enraging to me. Like, Max is allegedly in a very public trial for rape, right?
Mm-hmm.
And his parents are outside the courthouse. They see him talking to one of the witnesses against him, Pip, outside the courthouse. And instead of saying something like, Max, don't talk to her, they're like, Max, come on, it's time for dinner. Come get in the car now. I'm like, this is fucking weird. And then at the end, Max has a pretty blonde, Pretty in Pink style girlfriend who's who would date somebody who was just on trial for rape?
She's got a bad boy complex.
So there is this thing, and I'm sorry to keep harping on the Veronica Mars thing, but one of the things about Veronica Mars that's so good is how surreal it is. Mm-hmm. You have this town where rich kids allegedly live, one of the richest families in the United States or whatever allegedly lives, and there's also a biker gang in the town, and you're like, that's weird. These people would not be inhabiting the same space in coastal California or whatever. But that's just what it is. And the biker gang leader is in high school, even though he's 35 years old. It's fucking weird.
Be cool, Soda Pop.
But the surrealness of it is kind of what makes it work, because you realize you've been plopped into a world that couldn't really exist. And so you kind of get pulled in. This is trying to create a world she's making a fucking podcast on a computer with a single track, uploading important information to it, and the only people listening to it are in high school. Toby, what did you think about that? All these weird... the podcast is a really good example of this. What is the deal with that? How does that fit, and how are we supposed to be buying that?
I have no idea. It seems like somebody who hasn't lived in a country that has podcasts and just read a couple articles about them and how they work. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. That whole thing. It is very weird. And then there's this article about that appears in some newspaper. I don't know if it's local or national, about her and her podcast, but she was surprised by it. So nobody reached out to interview her for it. And then there's a point at which it looks...
No one took that picture of her that's in the paper?
Yeah. It's the whole thing. Yeah. It doesn't...
Girl makes hit podcast.
So, and then there's a weird moment where I think, and maybe, maybe I was missing something or whatever, but I thought she was uploading Max's confession to her podcast feed. That's kind of what it looked like. I had to rewind it and watch it again because I couldn't quite figure out what was. I thought she was sending it to Max's mom, but she seemed to pull it up to something that had to do with her podcast. But then nobody seems to have listened to it, so maybe it's just a folder for her podcast. I don't know. It was very strange.
She did destructive editing, right, Kevin? That's why you don't do destructive editing on your audio.
Yeah, that's right.
So that's I couldn't quite figure out what that was all about and why they showed it and why they were specific about it, and then nothing comes of it whatsoever.
You mean there was a plot hole?
Yeah, there was one or two, and yeah. So I don't fucking know. This whole thing, and again, then in the second to last episode, suddenly there's this Child Brunswick thing, and it's wait, where did that come from? I've not heard of the Child Brunswick. I think, although it might have been mentioned at the very beginning when she was like, oh, Ravi, you should watch this documentary. I mean, maybe that was when they...
I think she was hanging out on the couch, right? And like eating cereal.
Is that
and
it?
That was on TV.
About the missing child
Yeah,
of a
about
serial
missing
killer?
child. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not even watching that. And then it's...
Do you think the missing child of a serial killer would do an undercover life where he was teaching in a high school?
Yes, 100%.
Isn't he like doing security at a golf course?
Yeah, he's doing security.
Oh, well then who's the teacher? Because the teacher also had a secret life.
That was in the previous season.
Oh my God, I'm so confused.
Yeah,
So one thing...
This fucking sucks.
No, there was a teacher with a secret life in this one. That they gave her, he gave her detention, and he's the guy who ended up being shot that she has to give CPR to.
Oh yeah,
that's not that teacher. That's the guard.
That's somebody else.
Oh, I'm so
that's
confused.
the guard. That's a
Looked
guard
like the
from the
same guy to
golf
me.
club. And then he like,
oh my
and
God.
then he shows up when they're going through the graveyard. It's like, what are you guys doing? And
All right, I'm stupid then.
So one thing though, I mean, despite the horrible plot, I feel like the young actress who plays Pip, I think she's got some potential, but just not in this role.
She makes me scared. She makes me want to take a beta blocker when I watch her.
Well, I feel stressed, but I feel like she's doing a good...
stresses me out.
Does that even mean?
She's creating a visceral reaction in me, so she's doing something right. Not that it's a good reaction, but I'm like, something's happening.
Hi, besties. It's Tinks. If you need a little inspo, a little tough love, or just someone to tell you that everything is going to be okay, come hang out with me on my podcast, It's Me, Tinks. We talk dating, confidence, friendships, healing, leveling up, and all the things we're working on together. I share my frameworks, your questions, and yes, plenty of chaotic stories. New episodes drop every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So whether you're on your hot girl walk, commuting, or hiding from your ex on Instagram, I've got you. Listen to It's Me, Tinks wherever you get your podcasts.
The Disney Plus Hulu HBO Max bundle. The best in entertainment in one bundle. This month, stream Disney and Pixar's blockbuster family favorite, Hoppers on Disney Plus. FX is critically acclaimed The Bear, Season 5 on Hulu.
Everything's either going to be okay or not.
And Season 3 of the HBO original series, House of the Dragon on HBO Max.
You have power within your grasp.
Get the Disney Plus Hulu HBO Max bundle today. All of these and more streaming soon. Plans starting at $19.99 a month. Terms apply. Visit DisneyPlusHuluMaxBundle.com for details.
Hi, it's Sierra Miller. I can't wait for you to check out my new collection of shoes and accessories at Designer Shoe Warehouse. If you love shoes as much as I do, then trust me, I got you. From cute sneakerinas to the perfect flip-flops to stunning heels, these shoes are all style, no drama. It's a girl's girl summer, and DSW has just the shoes. Shop the Sierra Miller collection right now at your DSW store or dsw.com.
Hi, I'm Angie Hicks, co-founder of Angie. From roof repair to emergency plumbing and more, when you use Angie for your home projects, you know all your jobs will be done well. Angie, the one you trust to find the ones you trust. Find a pro for your project at Angie.com.
All right, let's do what we do. Let's let our listeners know, should they check out A Good Girl's Guide to Murder Season 2 on Netflix. Laura Bricker, thumbs up or thumbs down for A Good Girl's Guide to Murder Season 2.
Well, this is going to be a big shocker to everybody, but I'm a big thumbs down for this. So we watched and reviewed season 1 of this show, and I was extremely frustrated with the character of Pip and all of the really poor decisions she made that were not even plausible. Well, season 2, she just continues with all these bad decisions, which are not plausible. I think one of the biggest, there was just a lot, like the plot was total. I do not think I was the audience for this. I think maybe there's a YA audience of adolescent girls that would like this show. Maybe not. Maybe they're going to buy into it. We had 2 mysteries here that didn't really work well together. They took attention away from each other. It was just an extremely frustrating show to watch. I don't really remember a lot of it, which also isn't a great tell in terms of this being something that was worth watching. And that's, it's too bad because I do like a lighter mystery here and there. I thought this had potential to be a lighter mystery, but it really didn't show up that way. It was just not good. So this is a thumbs down.
Toby Ball, thumbs up or thumbs down for A Good Girl's Guide to Murder Season 2?
I found this to be completely incomprehensible. People
inconceivable.
People don't act in ways that normal people act. The mystery is freaking ridiculous. It's clear early on there's people who there's like, well, I guess that guy's got to be involved somehow. And then there's like this side plot that takes up about half of the actual show that doesn't really shed any light on the current plot and seems mostly there to just continue this series to like a third season. I don't know, man. This is some bleak stuff. I am a big thumbs down. I don't know how people like looked at this and were like, okay, like let's put this out there. This thing's good to go, because it just doesn't make any sense.
Kevin Flynn.
I'm a thumbs down. This is the mystery equivalent of reheating fish in a microwave.
Oh, okay.
It's just no good. Probably it wasn't good the first time around and really not good this time. You could throw me on the floor and step on my face with a jackboot and ask me to tell you 3 things that happened in this series, and I would not know what to say. I would just have to take the beating, because I'm like, I don't know. I remember something about a trial and uploading a podcast and then going for a walk in the fucking country and then a fire and I don't know how any of that was connected.
You remember more than I do.
Yeah. Part of it just wasn't sticky. I don't know why. We watched 6 episodes and I couldn't retain any of it. I don't know why. There are things that we've reviewed that are bad, and they're bad for different reasons. And I just don't know. This is just, I'm probably just so gossamer that there's nothing about it that like, I can tell you. Why did I assign season 2?
Why?
Because I didn't remember anything happened in season 1.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, well, we were thumbs down. Maybe we'll be thumbs up. Maybe it'll be so bad we can shit on it for half an hour. And I was correct. Thumbs down.
Yeah, I hate this show so much. And one of the reasons I hate it is, Laura, you kept saying this wasn't made for you. It actually is supposed to have been made for you specifically. Oh. It takes place in a quaint English village that's supposed to be cozy, yet they managed to make nothing cozy about this very quaint English village. It has a plucky, mystery-solving gal at the center of it, the kind of character that literally you write and is made for you to enjoy. And the fact that you, Laura Bricker, can't find a single thing to connect with in a thing that if I read it on paper was like, oh, this is a Laura thing. Laura will love this thing. Laura will sit and watch it, and the whole time she'll be like, Toby's gonna hate this, but I love it. Like, this is a Laura thing. The fact that you can't find a single redeeming quality about it is one of the myriad ways this thing fails, because Laura, this was made for you. I hate to tell you. I hate to tell you. It would be like a chocolate cake being made for me, and then when I cut it open, it was just full of horse dung. Like, that's what this is.
Oh, wow.
All right.
That's
thumbs down for
visual.
me for A Good Girl's Guide to Murder Season 2.
Oh, wow.
All right. That's going to do it for us. But before we go, Laura Bricker, do we have a cat of the week this week?
Our cat of the week comes to us from our Crime Writers On regular listener in the official Crime Writers On Facebook discussion group, Lisa Callahan.
Hey, Lisa.
Lisa was very diligent in getting this to me through Facebook, through different channels. So Lisa would like to nominate her daughter, Caroline, and soon-to-be son-in-law's, Nick's cat, Max, for Cat of the Week. Caroline and Nick inherited Max and his brother, Leo, when Nick's grandmother died. Today, Nick's cat, Max, lost his battle with late-stage kidney disease. A lifelong house cat, Max spent his last day exploring outside and eating shrimp. He was a sweet boy who loved to cuddle.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but the shrimp isn't what did him in, is it?
No,
because
but I think it's awesome
they
because
knew he.
here's
Okay,
the thing.
So they gave him a good last day.
This is what I gave my kitty cat Zelda when she died. She was eating like 20 minutes before I took her. She was eating tiny cat soup. So I appreciate that this cat who never went outside got to go outside, eat some shrimp. It's like if you're going, go out with a bang. So
go out with a bang.
You know what, Max? Max is a very cute gray cat with some white. Looks like a nice kitty. I hope that they get a new cat, Lisa.
Oh, all right. Well, Laura Bricker, folks want to reach out to you and submit their animals. I generally prefer happy stories and not sad ones, but you can pick whatever stories you want. And Lisa, this is not about you and your beautiful cat. It's about Laura's editorial choices.
I know.
Laura, folks want to reach out to you with any kind of editorial choice, cat, dog, iguana, any kind of animal. how can they find you on social media to do that?
Yeah, send me some live animals next time at Lara Bricker on Instagram and Blue Sky.
Of course, you can also email us at crimewriterson@gmail.com or post them in our Facebook group. We will see everything there. Toby Ball, how can people find you online to say hello to?
At Toby Ball 603 on Instagram.
What about you, Kevin?
I'm a Kevin P. Flynn.
You can follow me everywhere, including Instagram and X at Reb Lavoie. Follow the show everywhere at Crime Writers On, but mostly you should join our Facebook group, and you should definitely sign up for our newsletter. It's fun. It's free. It's at crimewriterson.com. Get everything we make for Patreon at patreon.com/partnersincrimemedia. Our theme song was composed and performed by Tyler Gibbons. This show was edited by me, sometimes, and the EP of this show is Kevin Flynn. This show was recorded in the Caitlin Rogers Project studio, also known as Studio C, The Closet, in a New Hampshire basement where we also leave notes for each other with all the words written backwards.
Very clever, James.
It's a code.
No one would ever crack that.
It's a code. Maybe use a mirror. On behalf of all the crime writers, thanks so much for listening. We will catch you later.
All right, can we just make a pact that we'll not have to review season 3?
Watch season 3
when it comes out.
Unless we have insomnia.
Or we can AI it.
Sometimes I send you guys these late night random things. Like last night, I saw this wrestling thing that's coming to Manchester, and I'm slightly horrified that it's actually real. Did you see
What's
that?
it called?
Yes.
What's it called?
I saw
It was Little People Wrestling.
What?
Oh, okay.
It like for real. And then there was a YouTube video, and I was like, oh my.
Wow.
Oh my.
That's very Jackass coded.
Yeah.
For those who don't know what Jackass is,
Yeah.
it's a TV show that was on like in the 90s.
Yeah.
So Kevin, you're actually looking at that website right now. What does it say?
It's called A Little Mania.
No.
The shortest fight of them all.
No!
Yeah. Let's see, what does it say? Free cover for adults.
Free cover?
Free cover for adults 5'8" tall and under.
Okay. All right, it's kind of
I was laughing.
good marketing.
Okay.
All right,
It's
so assuming
Hold
that
on.
these people aren't being like forced to do this, I mean, they've created a little industry. Good for them. Oh, fuck.
The
Little
videos.
industry.
Fuck.
The
Yeah.
videos are really something.
LittleManiaWrestling.com. Lil J. Oh my God, they've got a guy like with the Mexican wrestling mask.
Yeah, what's his name?
They've got
I
women.
don't know. The Bug Man? I don't know.
The Bug
Look
Man?
at these different characters.
Who are the characters?
I don't know, but instead of their names over it, they have like this girl and it says 4'2", and this guy with a cowboy hat 4'5", and the referee's 4'7", and another guy who looks like a rapper and he's 4'3", and then there's a woman dressed up like a cop. Maybe it's the Village People 4'3".
Yeah. To be fair, that's what they do in the NBA. They
Right.
show everyone's
Yeah.
heights in their like cards.
Kevin, you could be an umpire. You could be a ref for this.
Oh, there's a guy and he's 4'9".
He's,
I
on
think he's a
the, he's
ringer.
on the cusp there.
Yeah. Seems.
Oh wow.
Listen, if you can't
Seems
find laughter in something where they are clearly creating something where they're laughing at themselves,
They
as well,
are.
I mean,
Yes. Because I was like,
what is it
this
called? Little Mania?
Yeah.
Little Mania.
Coming
I
to
like that it's free
Manchester.
for short adults, so I could get it for free.
No,
Mm-hmm.
you can't.
Yes, I can. Oh, for men, 5'8".
No,
for everyone,
adults.
5'8" under.
Under 5'8".
You
I'm
have to do like
5'3".
you have to do
Oh,
the
I'm sorry,
limbo
it's
to
a
get
4'8".
in.
under
4'8".
4'8".
I was
Did I say
under
5'8"?
5'8". That's like a
fuck.
fair number of people.
When you're a little kid and you go to like the roller coaster or whatever and you have to reach a certain height to get on, it's kind of the
Yeah.
reverse of that.
Free cover for adults 4'8" tall and under. With ID.
That makes more sense than 5'8".
Afraid like some kid's gonna go in, be like, I get in for free, and I'd like a beer.
Well, it's like that guy who pretended to be an adult politician but was actually a child.
Yes.
Yeah,
Tickets start from $28.08. That's an odd price for
What?
that's got to have like a meaning. That's got to have meaning. of some kind.
$28.08. I think it's probably like some tax rounded up.
No, it probably has meaning.
It's like it's some Hitler thing.
Partners in Crime Media.
What's up, sports fans? I'm Rachel Demita, here to tell you about my show, Courtside Club. If you love hoops and hot takes, then you're in the right place. Want to hear about Caitlin Clark's unstoppable rise in the WNBA, how stars like Wemby and Luka Doncic are dominating the NBA? Or maybe you just want the tea on this week's most viral sports moments. Don't worry, we'll keep you updated on all of it. So grab your popcorn and come hang with us. Courtside. You can listen to Courtside Club wherever you get your podcasts. Ooh and ah.
The Disney Plus Hulu HBO Max bundle. The best in entertainment in one bundle. This month, stream Disney and Pixar's blockbuster family favorite, Hoppers on Disney Plus. FX is critically acclaimed The Bear, Season 5 on Hulu.
Everything's either going to be okay or not.
And Season 3 of the HBO original series, House of the Dragon on HBO Max.
You have power within your grasp.
Get the Disney Plus Hulu HBO Max bundle today. All of these and more streaming soon. Plan starting at $19.99 a month. Terms apply. Visit DisneyPlusHuluMaxBundle.com for details.